Today I am going to be showing you how to make Instagram Reels and TikTok videos. I did all of that and my screen is not recording. Hello, welcome to the LoveLeeLera blog. I am Lerato. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to make TikTok videos and, for a bonus, Instagram Reels, because they kind of work the same. How I make my Reels or anything, it's on my smartphone, and what I usually do is, okay, let's wait for that motorbike to finish doing whatever it's doing outside. I go on TikTok and I just watch what's happening on my For You page because it's usually related to the type of content that I relate to, if that makes sense. So I find a cool sound that I like, and okay, for example, let's say I like the sound that I'm listening to now. I'm gonna go to the sound, gonna add it to my favorites, and once I've done that, on my page, if I click on that me, I'll go to favorites, these favorite videos, favorite hashtags, favorite sounds, effects. By clicking there and clicking on the tick, that's how I use the video. So now it opens a screen where I can record. So let us, I don't know, I'm just going to do something like random. I'm going to record. Okay, ooh, let's play it back and see. So that worked. Alright, then I'm gonna record the next part. I don't know, I don't have a cool transition, but I'm just gonna start in my shirt, in my jacket again, just for interest's sake. Like, I'm just gonna start in my jacket and then show my face again, if that makes sense. Okay, and there. So nothing really significant here, but yeah. Then if I say next, okay, wait, before I say next, I can edit the sound, pick a different one, or add an effect. This is where you add effects, so you can add a glitch, and you move this around to where you want the glitch. So maybe let's say I want the glitch where it transitions, and then as I click, so you hold it for the period that you want it there. And then when you say next, this is where you add your caption. You add your hashtags. What did I just do? Okay, but anyways, you add your hashtags, if there's a friend you want to tag, and so on. And then you select a cover. I'm gonna go with somewhere where I'm smiling. Let's see, there, I'm gonna go with that, and then add something here and say as I'm being a little random right now. So look, if the gray bars show up at the top and the bottom, that is actually telling you what will actually be seen on your not your timeline, but like when you're on your page, what will be seen, because everything outside of it won't be seen. So you'd want to have whatever text you put inside the margins, if that makes sense, right? Then you save, and that's your cover. If you're not ready to publish your, like, to post your TikTok yet, you can save it to draft, and then you'll post it later. Now let's go to Instagram. So in the real case, if I say add, don't look at who I'm following and what's going on here, and I'm gonna say add a reel. So same concept applies. You hold, you record, and then I'm gonna switch camera to the front camera, and I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just making fun of anything and everything. All right, cool. And then I'd add a song. So with this, okay, we did this a little differently here, but then now I'd add music. I'm gonna add this one. Oh no, let's add this one. I'm liking this song lately. And then I'll go forward. And then if I say share to, this is where we add the caption. And the same way you do your Instagram post, your hashtags, and you can pick a cover as well to something and anything in this area, right? Let's just go with that. That's the cover, and then I share. Also, if I'm not ready to share it, I can save as a draft, and when I go to my reels, it will show me as there's the draft. Now to do the practical thing, like actual proper example of me creating a reel. So I always have a notebook to write down the idea and what it is that I'm trying to create, right? Sorry about the lighting, guys. It's raining, it's sunny, everything's happening. So step number one is to have your idea. So number one is have an idea, create a concept in your head, figure out what you're trying to accomplish with that video and how you want to do it. Like I said, you need a notebook for that, or wherever you prefer to write notes. So in my case, I do not go on the digital note because I'm usually recording with my cell phone. So if I'm recording with my cell phone, it would not work if I have my notes on my cell phone and I'm trying to record on my cell phone, and then it becomes a little messy. So I use a notebook. So I come up with the idea, I plan how my reel or TikTok video is supposed to flow, I practice whatever fancy footwork I need to do in the reel or the TikTok, and then I prepare and map out the flow. Even if I record it from the back to the front or the front to the back or middle to either side, it doesn't matter. I just plan it out that, okay, number one, for example, I did the reel with I was using a hand fan, and I was like, the transition was my makeup was getting on. So every time the fan crossed my face, something changed on my face. So I had to plan out the steps that I take when I do my makeup. So it was like, okay, I'm going to do eyebrows first. So the first, it's my bare face, like I'm looking right now, my bare face. And then I flip the fan and my eyebrows are on. I flip the fan, my eyeshadow is on. I flip the fan and one eyelash is on. I flip the fan, both eyelashes are on. I flip the fan, like, so it's like, how many steps do I have? So I know how many flips I need to record, so, and the stages that I need to record. So that happens in a way where it's like, okay, this lighting though, natural light, I love using natural light. So I recorded those clips separately. I did my eyebrows, I sat down in the same position, I did the fan movement, and I made sure some of the fan movements were like multiple times. So I did the fan movement across the screen to make sure that like I block out the whole screen and then blend. And then with the next one, it's like, oh, I went down, so I must go up. And then the next one is I went up, so I must go down. So it's little things like that that you need to think about. How is it gonna look when you're editing it? So that would be the first, like where you plan out to say, okay, step one, sit barefaced, fan down, or open fan, flip fan around, fan down. That's the movement you rehearsed. That's what I'm gonna do. You do it maybe twice or three times just to make sure you get the perfect shot for the final edit. And then you practice, like this is where you plan out, and then you're like, okay, so no makeup, fan down, eyebrows, fan up. So like you actually write it down, fan up, fan down, fan up, fan down, fan up, fan down. Or it's like you walk to the left, you walk to the right, depending what you have in your head, right? So with me, it was like, this is my perfect example that I can give you. And then once that is done, then you start to do the filming. So now the filming, the trick is keeping consistent lighting. So that means you need to move a little bit fast if you're using natural light. And also if you're using artificial light, you need to keep your setting similar. So you need to minimize the time lapse in between the transitions so that everything looks a little bit smoother. Than you can tell that, oh, the lights went lower or the lights dimmed. So what I did for that specific video is I kept my camera on, like in the same position. I kept my ring light in the same position, and I kept the ring light on the whole time. So the only thing I was doing was press record, stop record, press record, stop record. And I tried to not shift anything in my set, if that makes sense. Like, so wherever I was sitting, as I was sitting, I just made sure that I sit again in the same position, because I was actually doing my makeup in the bathroom, and then I'd come back and then do the fan, and then go back to the bathroom, do another part, come back. And so it's like, oh, put on the foundation, do the fan, go blend it, come back, do the fan, it's blended, go back, and it becomes a little tedious. Once you're done filming, you edit the video. So how I edited that specific video, I used my editing software that I use for my YouTube, which is Final Cut Pro. And on there, I used that Doja Cat song. I put it there, and I tried to have the fan at every beat, if that makes sense. So it's like I was cutting the clips to the beat, like every movement, because there's one part where I actually had it like I moved the fan and no change happened, because I was like, I don't want it to be like now we know something, like I wanted like the unpredictability of that moment. I wanted to keep that. Oh no, I'm not recording. I did all of that and my screen was not recording. Okay, now my screen is recording. My screen was not even recording. But anyways, I actually lost my train of thought because I realized my screen was not recording. Anyways, let's actually do some behind the scenes and watch me do a reel. It's the Rihanna one.
I tried to scream, but my head was underwater.
Okay, so she dips from the back and then she comes up with a different look. So here's how I do it. I'm gonna use the audio, use this audio, and fortunately it comes with the effect. Okay, so before I begin, let me zip up my jersey. Okay, I'm gonna zip up my jersey, and I think I'm gonna need a tripod for this so that it stays, hang on, there. Yeah. Let me set up a tripod real quick, hang on. So I've set up my tripod here. I am not using I'm not using the ring light, but I'm using just the tripod for that purpose. So I hope I can, yeah, I'm still in frame and I'm still in frame. So here, I need to be this tall, but it's not straight, come on. There. So I need to be this tall, and then I'm gonna dip straight. So, I know, you guys are watching me. This is where I'm recording. Okay, and then stop. Alright, so I'm gonna play this. Okay, it's skew. I see some skewness at the back. Let's try that again. So I'm gonna delete this one, start over. I want you straight. Can you please be straight for me? And that's done. Okay. Am I on beat? I think I'm singing the lyrics wrong.
I tried to scream.
Okay. My words are not syncing with, like I'm not synchronizing with the artist. So I'm going to start from looking away and then just do but my head was underwater, that part, because I tried to scream. I'm not saying it on beat like properly, so we are missing each other. It looks, you can tell I'm not the one saying the words. So we're gonna start that again. Okay, let me keep the headboard. Now it's straight. I got the headboard straight. Let's start. Woo, yay! I'm gonna go next and I'm gonna save this to draft. So I would go then maybe do my makeup, put the phone again where it is, and da. So I'm going to screen record the part where I'm editing this whole thing, all right? Okay, so now to edit those videos, I'm just gonna click on the plus sign. This is exactly how you would edit a video that you like took outside of TikTok as well. Then I'm gonna go and upload and select these two videos. Come on. Next. Now, if I go to volume, I'm gonna turn off the edit sound. Let's see.
I tried to scream.
So turn off one of the sounds and keep the other one on. Next. And then I'm gonna add underwater. Ooh, what am I writing here? Underwater, hashtag, I don't know. Oh, hashtag water reflection challenge apparently. that is something I can do. I can edit there, and then I'm gonna select a cover. Obviously I'm gonna use the after part, but I want where I look super cute. Is this the angle? That's the one, I think. And then I'm gonna add this. Ooh, underwater. Okay, capital water challenge. Why is it too big? Okay, let's change it to this. Yeah, this one looks better. Okay, there, underwater challenge, and then I'm gonna save that. Saturation, I want it at the end. Here, somewhere here. I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger. Let me let it. Ooh, wait. Let me let it play. And I'm gonna post, and this is how it posts.
She's an icon. She's a legend.
This is someone. This is like one of my favorite TikTokers. So you must check him out. Do check out them former guys. His TikToks are funny. So here's my TikTok now. Yay! Yay! And obviously, guys, always be the first to like your stuff, hey? And I'm gonna comment and say. Alright, so I hope I was helpful, guys, and I didn't babble a lot. But thank you for watching. Do remember to subscribe, like, follow me on TikTok, follow me on Instagram, and see you guys in my next video. Bye!